Hey everybody, this is Lady Di Saves, and this is going to be a very different video. I've been asked how I do my nails, and especially how do I change them so often. And I can understand that must look crazy, and it is a little crazy, but it's a lot of fun. So I wanted to show you guys how to do it. Okay, I've got my tape measure, and it is a huge, a long one. It's a little bit cumbersome, but that's okay. We only need a small part of it. Now, you might notice everything's different in this little segment because I didn't like the first filming I did, so I'm refilming this part. First, I want to say this poor nail has been through a lot. It's pretty ugly. I know. I don't know why it's going back here. I don't know why it has that. These can be stress, stuff. Or it can be something serious. You do have to watch any dark lines you see in your nails because it could be a sign of cancer. So I'm keeping an eye on it, but normally it grows out. I think it's just from all the taking on, putting off of the nails, and hence why I like to wear nails, because look how ugly these nails are. Even though they're healthy and in good shape by being protected by the nails, they're pretty ugly. So this is how you measure. You measure from this point on this side right by your skin at the edge of the nail to the other side right on the edge. Get a soft measuring tape. You have to have a soft one. So if you don't have a soft measuring tape, get a piece of ribbon, a string, something, and put it around your finger like that, and get a Sharpie or something and make a little mark here and a little mark there. And then you take your soft thing you measured with and put it up against a ruler, and then you can get it. But if you have a soft one, this is how you do it. You take one line. It doesn't have to be at the one. You just take one big line and start that as one. So I'm going to put that on there, and then you wrap this around to the other side. So this one is, I'm moving it. It's hard to do on camera. So there, it's on that line. And then I know that's 5, that's 10, that's 15, 16, 17. And you see that? 17 is my thumb. So the first large line is 10, 15, and then 2 more lines is 17. And that's how you measure each finger. And then you get the next finger and you measure. You can do your thumb that way, but these fingers, it's easier to do on the tip for me. So I get that on the line and I hold it right there. My eyes, I've been noticing my eyes are getting worse. I don't know what's going on with them, but it's real. This is blurry to me to try to see this, so I'm struggling, you guys. So you put it on the line, and so I know this line is 5, this large line is 10, and so I am 10, 11, 12. Can you see that? I am 12. And that's how you measure all your fingers. So get a piece of paper and write left hand, thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky, and right hand, thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky finger. And then jot down, so my thumb would be 17. And some people's thumbs are different on each hand. Mine are the same. It's really weird. I'm pretty symmetrical, I guess. So you write down for your left hand and your right hand what you are, because you'll have to do that in the custom listing on Etsy if you want them to fit exact for your fingers. They're very good at making them exact. And a lot of different nails, like the different lengths and shapes, come in different sizes. So they're not across the board. There's 2 ways to measure nails. There is the millimeters, and then they have numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so a 0 is about 17, 18 millimeters. So if you measure by that way and you know your millimeters, you know you're a 0. And in the numbers 0 to 12, I know that I am a 0, 5, 4, 5, 9, I believe. So there's 2 ways to know your size. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, there, if you know your millimeters, the technician or the artist for the nails on Etsy can go by your millimeters for whatever nail that you chose. So it's really best to know your millimeters and do a custom, or know your millimeters. And if you are so close to the average sizes of small, medium, and large, you can go ahead and just pick the small, medium, and large. I am not exact large, but I'm close enough that it doesn't matter, and I can get a large in most nails. I prefer getting the custom, but I can get a large. So yeah, you just measure each nail, write it down, put it on a Post-it note somewhere when you order, and you're good to go. So that's the first step, know your size. Second step, buy the nails. Whatever's fun, whatever's cute. Now, when you order nails, you will get one of these. You will most likely get one of these little things. Some people give these, some people give these on Etsy. These are the ones you'll get from Amazon. You'll get an alcohol pad, and you'll get a little thing of glue. I can't use the glue. The glue works quite amazing. It's pretty much super glue is what it is. And what you do is you just put a dab of glue on your nail and a dab of glue on and rub it around on the actual fake nail, and you put it in the back like this, and then you go down to put it on, and they will stick on, and they're hard to get off. And this is what can happen to your nails. You can damage your nails with the glue. With these, there's no damaging your nails. That's why I love these so, so much. Now, so that's the second thing. The third thing I want to talk to you about, this is like a little extra thing, and I just want to talk about it right now to get it out of the way. You can use these little things. You can use a wood one, the cheap ones. A lot of the Etsy shops will send these pretty ones with glitter in them. You can use like the smallest size of these. They have a peeling top, and then you peel this off, and then there's like this jelly sticky pad. One side's got a sticker top, and one side's the pad, and this is what you stick on your nail. But I use it to stick on one of these on the end, and then I peel off the sticky part. Sometimes it's hard to grab it. I like to use this tool that came with, I think this may have come with my, I'm not exactly sure. It may have come with my Cricut, but you see how I pulled that off with that, or any tweezers. So if you want to bedazzle them and put charms or rhinestones, or say these cute little things, and they're so small to work with, you can, number one, take your nail and stick it on here. Well, let me use the nail as a prop, and I will reveal to you the crazy nails I'm going to wear for my cash stuffing video next Monday. Ta-da! Look at these, you guys. They're hilarious. They're uber long. I would not be able to function outside of a video with these, which is why I'm going to show you the way to put on these crazy nails and take them off easy. And I will tell you how to put them on so that they last like 2 weeks also. But look at these. They're cash nails, and they have money bags and dollar bills, and I just think they're so cute. So if you want to bedazzle your nails, you can do that. And let me see, how did these go? All you need to do is get rhinestone glue. This glue is amazing. It works so, so well. It had good reviews. It was the first one I tried, and so I'm so happy with it. It's a really, really good glue. Here's a little tip. It's hard to get these darn little things open. Pop a thing in there. So I made a mark on the top of mine so that I remember that's the one I'm using, because you get 2 in a pack. And this has 2 different areas of glue. And the first area is a little brush. And so you can put the tiniest little dab of glue on things. And this is what I use to dab onto the nails glue. So what you do is you put a dab of this little, the nail sticky, and you can use any nail that you want, stick it on there, and then you're free to work on the nail. They also sell many other things that make this easier to do, to work with. Not in this video, later. I am actually going to take the time to take these darling little props. Look at these. Aren't those adorable? I'm going to put a tiny dab of glue right here on this side, and I'm going to take one and glue it to another. Actually, probably this way so you can see the A on the red one. I'm going to glue it together, and I'll use this little tool to help me do that. Then you need a UV lamp. This is a UV lamp. It's just got a UV light in it. Once you get the glue on there, so I'll probably just do this one on my hand, or maybe I'll use one of these to hold this little thing and then glue this one on top of it. Let me demonstrate so you can see if some of you are visual learners. I'll just stick this on here like this. Then I'll put my little glue on there, and I'll probably take tweezers and then glue that on there, and it'll stick right away because that's very good glue. And then I'll use this little tool, say it's sticking together, and I'll put it in here, not with my fingers there because the glue will be holding it. And you just put it in there for it goes for 1 minute, then it shuts off. So you can put it in there for 1 minute. It'd probably take less than that. And these will be stuck together like cement. It somehow hardens this glue and strengthens it and dries it within 60 seconds. It's so awesome. Then once this darling little thing is put together, I'll take this thing, and let's pretend these are still hooked together, and I will put it where I want on my nail. Put the dab of glue, put it on there, and put it in there for about 60 seconds to dry it and harden it on there. So I will do that at another time, but I wanted to show you that's what I'm going to do, and that's how I use this. Now, let me show you how to put the nails on. I'll first tell you the way. I'm going to take this off. To prep your nails if you want them to stay on for like 2 weeks or more, depending on how rough you are with your hands. If you don't do a lot with your hands and you wear gloves, they can last up to 3 weeks or longer. As long as you keep your hands out of water and you don't stand in the shower for like an hour, letting the water get all over your hands and soak them and soften them. It kind of just all depends how much you get your hands in water. So the first thing you do to prep your hands is you file them. You have to file your nail. File them pretty low, pretty short, so that whatever size nail, it's not sticking out the front or the side. I file the sides down a little. I file it down to there. These are actually kind of, you know, my nails are growing because it keeps your nails fairly healthy, mostly healthy. Mine are in such bad shape. You can see right here what I've been talking about. This nail is splitting from here back, and I have to keep filing it down to keep it from doing that. So the nails actually protect my nails for me. So the first thing you do is, some people don't, some people do, you push back your cuticles. You know what I do? I don't even do that. I take the nail itself and I just push it back on my cuticle, and it just pushes it back for me. So I'll probably use this one, and then can use this same one for the rest of my nails and just push my cuticle back that way. So that's how I do it. I just do what's easy, and it works. So just push your cuticles back, and then for them to stick on, I don't use any top coat or base coat. This is a top and base coat from, I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's just LA Colors. And I don't think I got this one at the Dollar Tree, but it's the same brand. And this one is called Crystal Hard Nail Strengthener. And I was just using it because, like I said, my nails are splitting and stuff. And that is from cancer and radiation therapy. That started happening before I wore these nails. So it's not from wearing the nails or the damage from that. So you can use either of these. I kind of like these. These can tend to be a little softer. It has a harder side and a softer side, but these are actually a little easier to get in there. So if you want these to stay on a long time, first wash your hands, then file everything down, and then actually file your nail like this. You just rough it up, not too much, just make sure it's roughed up all over the nail like that. And then you take either the alcohol pad that comes with it, and I will use that for today for the video, but I'll show you what I have. And then you wash it off, get all the little dust off, and you do that to all your nails. So they'll be roughed up, and the alcohol will help dry out any oils and any little dust. I wanted to show you two things I got at, oh, this is leaking. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an adventure. I just went away because I had to clean this up. I wanted to show you these two things. This is nail polish remover in this really neat container. I would say be careful with this because this all filled up with the nail polish remover here. And when I tipped it to show on camera, it spilled on here and it's still spilling. So maybe that's not the best. I haven't used this very often because I don't use the nail polish remover that often. But if you don't have alcohol, which is what's in this, you can use nail polish remover to dry out your nails like alcohol. So gone with this because that is leaking. So this one is a cute little container that I got at the Dollar Tree. It is over by the makeup section. This one doesn't leak. I don't know what was up with that other one. And these are my little round things, little round pads on this in the container that I got at Goodwill, if you saw that in my Goodwill haul. And this is so neat. You just push down a couple times, and did you see that? It fills up with the alcohol. I love this little thing so much. So if you don't have these, I mean, just get this because it's such a neat contraption. I love it. I love it so much. So as you can see, this one, it's still roughed up. These are not because these have a top coat. I actually think I used this one, the crystal hard nails. So if you want to protect your nails and you don't want them to stay on a long time like me, and I've even used a top coat just to protect my nail a little and roughed it up, and it's still a little there and still protects your nail. But if you really want them to make sure to ensure they stay on, don't use any top coat, rough it up a little, use the alcohol, wipe it off. Then all you do. Oh, and then so for me, I am using a good amount of a top coat. I'm not going to rough it up because I don't want these to stay on. I want to change them for my next video, actually. So you take the little set that they give you. That's the one I use. So I'm going to put that to the side. And you peel off the thing. Now you can get these in some of them, but you can also buy nails at the grocery store that don't even have these. They're the glue type, and you can use these on the glue type nails at the grocery store. And you can buy these on Amazon. Let me get this off. Got to get the little film off. Sometimes it takes off the sticky part and you got to just like put it back down and hold it a little bit. There we go. So you take the little film off and you do not stick it to the nail. You might think that because press-on nails from the grocery store come with these already stuck on the nail. You pull it off the nail, then you stick it on. That's not how you do it. You get these from Amazon, or you get them in your order if you order from a shop from Etsy, like my favorite shop. I have a couple favorite shops, Pretty House Nails and Burnt Cloud Nails. They're both absolutely amazing nails. So you just size it, and I can even use the smaller sizes if I don't want them to stay on a super long time. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this teeny tiniest size for my pinky. As you can, if you can see, this one's a little smaller. I could actually use that one for my pinky, but I'm going to show you. So I just touch it a little bit, and that will help it not stick on me so strong because this stuff works quite well. You'd be really surprised. Okay, I think it's this one. I'm just going to touch it a little bit. And this is what I do to change them often. Now, even though I do this, I could probably still wear these the rest of the day and then easily take them off tonight. And pretty much, even if you do it the way where you can stick them on a long time, it might take you a little work, but if you just soak your hands in warm water, they'll come off. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep putting them on. Oh, I forgot to do that. I go ahead and put them all on, size them up to your nail, size them as close to meeting, you know, reaching over here and over here without going over if you're wanting them to stay on a long time. And if not, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what size they are. Here's a big one for my thumb. And another big one for my thumb. And I'm just dabbing it on my skin, which will put a little oils from my skin on it and keep it from sticking as much as I want it to stick so that I can change them often. Now, I feel a little wasteful, but these aren't very expensive. You can get a big pack, like 50 of them or something, for like $3.99 or something. So it's not a big deal. At least it isn't to me for props for my videos, because it's fun. And for me, this dumps the dopamine, and that's what we're all about here. Dumping that dopamine. Okay, they are all on. See, that was quick. Now I take them off. not the sticky part, but the little film on top, and then I put the nails on. The best way to do this is start with your pinky first, or you will have nails and you'll be like, I can't do it. Now, sometimes I don't need this anymore. I was just using this to show you if you want to put jewels or glue anything at all. You can glue charms. I mean, I could literally take this die and glue it to there. I have some nails you guys haven't seen yet that are so fun, and I can't wait to show you. And they are definitely only for YouTube fun. But okay, anyway, you lay them out with your proper nail in the proper size, and then you can peel them off just with your hand like this. Boop, and they come off. And these have static cling, so sometimes they're really hard to get off your hands. They kind of work if you stick them to something else. It's kind of a pain. So you take the nail, hold it like that, you tuck it near, don't go too much under your cuticle or it will hurt and you'll have to take it off. So you put it on, make sure it's straight before you push it down. And a lot of times I turn it this way too before I push it down to make sure it's not wonky. These are so long, but they're going to be so cute and fun. So then if I can't seem to get it off, I'll use tweezers to grab it, because sometimes they're hard to get off, especially if you got your thumbnail on or something like that. So I'll grab it with tweezers and pull, but these aren't the best tweezers actually for this job. And sometimes you have to go around because sometimes they're kind of like a Goodwill, what's it called? Tag, where it has little cut lines. And every once in a while, one of these little squares on the end will stick to the nail. And I hate it when it does that, especially when I want them to stay on a very long time. So same thing, put it there, start at the back, make sure it's straight, and press it down. These ones are a little see-through-y, so when you have nails that are a little more see-through-y, you can see the thing under there, and I don't prefer that. And since I use some that are a little bit smaller, you can see it even more, but I don't think you'll be able to tell in the video while I'm doing my thing. They're just for fun. And there we go. These are coming off really easy. When they're really long like this, it's kind of a little bit hard to see if it's straight because they're so long. Yeah. It's going to be hard to do my calf stuffing video. These are really long. So these, if I would have bought these at a shop, like Pretty House Nails, I could have ordered any length I wanted. I could have ordered really short like my nails. I could have ordered almond shape or rounded shape or square shape. These are square shape. That's what I like about ordering from the shops. These were just a preset made on Amazon from China, and so there's no choice with them. You just get how it comes, and they came so long. Some of the long ones that you get, you can cut. These I wouldn't want to cut because I'd cut off the design. I mean, I can't cut there and I can't cut there, but I did have some that I actually cut shorter and it worked just fine. So don't be too put off by the length because you can change the length too. So there's that. Oh my gosh, you know what I've been forgetting to do? You guys, this is a tutorial. I'm supposed to be showing you how these will come off easy. This is how you do it. You just go like that. I showed you. Those other ones are going to be harder to get off now. So make sure it's straight and push down. They won't be too bad, but they are harder. Let me demonstrate how you take them off. You take them, and you know command hooks where they tell you a certain way how to get them off the wall? You can't rip them this way. You can't just pull it up, which I wouldn't want to do. You can't pull it that way. What you have to do is you take it and you pull it straight down like a command hook. See how easy that came off? And now that one got a little messed up because I took it off like that. But that is how you take them off. Now, if they're, the longer they stay on, you don't want to give them about 24 hours the next day before you really can get your hands in any water, really. I mean, you can, but you want to be a little more careful. And the longer they stay on, the more they'll stick. So as long as you give them a good, 8 hours, put them on before bed, give them a good 8 hours, and they'll stick on you really well. But if you're having trouble getting them off a little bit because they're stuck on pretty good, another trick is to pull it like a command hook and then pivot it this way, and they come off super easy that way. So those are the two ways to get them off. Like a command hook straight out, or like a command hook and then pivot it, and then they come off easy. Okay, so, and I know that looked, now see, I should have left that off so that I could get these on. And I don't want to do my, oh my gosh, these ones are really long, you guys. These are crazy. I showed you the craziest nails to do this video. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I forgot. But anyway, there they are. It's going on. And I forgot again. Oh my goodness. I keep forgetting. So let me just get these off. So make sure you don't do your thumb and this finger. Do those two fingers last. In fact, we're just gonna pull them off for now. And you know, I just put these on so they're even more easy to get off. But if I left these on for 8 hours, you would be tugging pretty hard to get those off. If you don't want to tug too hard, like I said, soak your hands in water, warm water. And you could even put cuticle oil on them and they'll come off a lot easier. So, oh, that one's still on me. See, these things stick like nothing else. I can't get rid of them. They're so static clingy. All right, this one is my fourth. Oh, we don't want to do that one yet. We want to do this one now. Sure that it's straight, push it on, give these a little dab, which I keep forgetting to do because I want these to come off after my video. Easy. And then the middle finger. Now this middle finger, by the way, I like the design and I wanted it different than this design. So I just went up in size, and this finger particularly is a little bit too big for my finger, but it works. This one I think fits. When they're longer, they're a little bit harder to make sure they're perfectly straight, because you can really tell when they're longer because they just will go wonky if they're super long like this. All right, okay, we're down to the last. We're down to the last few. There, dab that one. Oh, this one has a little crack. This is a really cheap set from Amazon. But it's fun. I don't know that I can even do a video in these. These are probably the longest ones I have ever tried on. These are hilarious. Why would I pick these to show you? Do a tutorial. These are crazy. There we go. Long, fun nails. And I could probably do it. And these are my money nails, my money pieces. Aren't they so cute? Nails. All right. Now this is still a long pair, but it's more doable. Ta-da! These are super cute. March, St. Patrick's Day nails. Let me dump this out and I'll be right back. So here I am with my money counting. Oh my gosh, I'm whacking my nails behind these. These are way too long, you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can do a video in these. I got to do at least one. I spent like $7 on these. Oh my gosh. How do girls wear longer nails than these? That's just crazy pants. All right, so let's take these off to put these on. Now, like I said, these would be stuck on much more if I gave them several hours. So they easily come off just doing that. And that's how I do it for videos. If I'm just batch filming and doing one in one video and it's stuck on good, it's not going to fly off during the video or anything like that. See, that one was stuck on more. So that is how you do that. And now this sticky stuff is perfectly fine to use those for another video. Now, if I wanted to wait another day, I haven't done that yet. If I'm going to keep them on more than a video, I will usually keep them on for like a week at least and then take them off. And if I do that, then I just get another one of these and redo it. So let's go ahead and put these on. These are more doable. These are more normal. These are also inexpensive Amazon nails. These may have been a little bit more. I don't remember how much I paid for these. I did, so most of the nails I get on Amazon are really like between, like I said, $3 and $9, $8 at the most. I did find some that have jewels, and they're so pretty. And on Etsy, if you get the ones, like the ones with the rhinestones, like full-on rhinestones that you saw in a couple of my videos, those are like $100 nails. They're so expensive, and I guess people like them for their weddings and special occasions. And on Amazon, though, I found two shops that sell them. One, they're $10, and they're so beautiful. And the set that I wore, that Farm Boy saw for me, the very first one, I believe that one was under $10. Crazy. And then I found another set of gorgeous rhinestone ones, just beautiful. And I got two. You get two sets for $15. And they're just beautiful, and they fit me. And that one was a little risky because it did not say the size, but I just did some investigating in the reviews, and people were saying, you know, they're a little big for me or whatever. And so I just did some detective work, and I think those are going to work for me because it's sounding like they might be size large, and they were. So there we go. That's more doable. Now, if I left these on, even with all the damage I just did, and didn't put water on my hands or anything like that. Oh, I forgot this one. They would stick on pretty good, and I bet I could leave these ones on for a week, even with all of that. So that one's not, let me get that in the right spot. You got to put it not exactly what your nail is like, because sometimes your nails can be crooked. So they're so pretty. So yeah, I bet if I just pressed these down well, kept my hands out of water, and gave it till tomorrow, I bet these would stay on a week. The only thing about these, they're like little jelly things. They're like little jelly, and they kind of float is the best way I could say it. They're not like glue where it's cemented on. You will feel a little give. And so like, if you do different things in your life, if you push that way, I mean, you could even see it. You can kind of feel them move back, but they always bounce back. It's not like they move a little and then stay there. They always bounce back to where they're stuck. That gets a little getting used to. You might not like that feeling, but I don't mind at all. And so there you have it. That is how you put them on. Quick change for the video, and also how you put them on so they stay on for like 2 weeks or more. Let me show you my collection, I guess you could say. This particular binder, I have a couple of these because I actually have 3. This one is like my, I don't know what you want to call it. It sounds bad what I have in my mind. I kind of call it my garbage nails because most of the nails in here were $1.99 from the Dollar Tree or $2 to $7 from Amazon. So I just put a little paper towel just so they don't get scuffed up. So some of these may have been a little more, some of these Christmas ones. Oh, and down here there is one from an Etsy shop. Those were about $20 to $23. I didn't realize those were in there. So here's all the Christmas ones. My daughter just gave me these when I visited her. I never wore these because they were so long. And so these are the ones I got on Amazon for Christmas. These are impress nails from the grocery store. These were on Amazon. These were on a shop called Pressed by Jess. And they're just there because, not because they're garbage nails, but they were with the Christmas stuff. And then I have these. These are Impress. These were very inexpensive nails, and I bedazzled them with more stuff. That's when I was learning to use the glue, and I put them on there. And so, oh, this folder just has these plastic little things, and then underneath these is a little jelly sticky pad. And you put the 2 little sticky pads there, and you stick the nails on it, and that's how you keep your nails. So these are grocery store Impress nails. Those may have been $9. These also Impress nails. These I cut down. These were pretty long. They were probably about this long, like my Grinch nails, but I cut them down to be shorter and more functional. I wore these last fall. These came that size, and both these sets are from the Dollar Tree. To ensure you get the right size for your nails at the Dollar Tree, because the Dollar Tree, it's really weird. They don't give you the full amount like if you got the Impress nails at the grocery store. I think you only get 20, and you just hope they fit you. So, I mean, for $1.25, I just go ahead and buy 2 boxes. And this was 2 boxes, and this was a mix set, and I separated them. So in one box, you get both this kind, I can't remember what that's called, where it has the tip, French tip, and the heart. I separated them because I bought 2 boxes, and I got them to fit my nails with an accent nail of the heart, and then a full set of hearts. And these were only $2.50 for both these sets. And I bought some things to test and have fun with. I put on this this little $sign with the glue myself. And then these are Impress nails. These are Dollar Tree. These I found for $1.99 at Goodwill. These were Amazon. I think these were about $7. Same with these and same with those. And oh, there's some in here you haven't seen. They're for some special things, but I'll show you. These were grocery store. These 2 were Amazon, and this is a super fun set I'm going to wear when I do Cheyenne's book this summer, her beach book. And this is for something special I have coming out, and it has strawberries in it. And oh, this is another set I have in here that's not. This is a special set. This is from Pressed by Jess. And this was a $1.99 set from Goodwill. It was brand new in the package at Goodwill. And then these were Amazon. This came with this weird set that's so long. This is like the pinky, and it's got a gun on it. Don't ask me why. This is Amazon for March, and here's the cat eye ones, and these are $1.99 at the Dollar Tree. I mean, not the Dollar Tree, at Goodwill, and so are all those. $1.99 at Goodwill. So here's the sticky things. You just put a row here and a row there, and you stick the nails to it, and this is where you can store them. And they're just these little packs, and they have an elastic closure, and that's how I store my nails, and it is so, so fun. I really enjoy it, and it's kind of goofy, but it's fun. After putting those on, I might give it a try, but I'm really not sure I am going to be able to wear those for my video because I was struggling. But this length, I handle just fine. These, I can live in these. I can work in these in home and do everything in these. And I don't know what it is. I mean, they're not that much shorter. Let's see. Well, yeah, they are. That's a lot. But I just love these. And so this is one of the sets I found on Amazon for March. Isn't it so pretty? Oh boy, a airplane's going by. I don't remember how much this one was. It may have been a little more with these little jewels and stuff. But it's a really nice set. I'll try to link it below if I can find it. And so anyway, that is a little tutorial on how to do press-on nails. You want them to come off quick. Don't rough up your nails too much. Use a top coat. Dab it with your finger on both sides of the sticky pad, and they'll stay on great for a video. I mean, even after all I did, these are stuck. Look, they are stuck. The technology is good. It works really well. So that's how you do it. And don't forget, you have to do it like a command hook. Pull it this way to get it off, or pull it and twist it. Don't ever twist it that way from the side or try to pull it down. You'll hurt your nail. You want them to stay on a very long time. Don't put a top coat on. Rough up your nail real good. Dry it excellently with alcohol. Very carefully put these on without touching the sticky part and get them on there, and they will last 2 weeks or more. And there you have it. Beautiful nails. Dumping the dopamine over here on Lady Di Saves. I hope that helps anyone who's been thinking about it. And I would say give it a try. Go check out Pretty House Nails and measure your nails, and either buy the set, small, medium, large, that closest matches your size, or tell her your size and she will make them fit you exact. All right, guys, that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was super fun to make. And yeah, just put up with me and my little, is it called idiosyncrasies or something like that? I'm eccentric with some things, and nails are one. I love them so much. Okay, guys, I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day, and bye, guys.